After a long week at work and just life in general, I finally crashed and burned on Saturday. Let's talk about it. Well, hello, YouTube fam, and welcome to another installment of Tales from My Pillow. Yes, I'm going to fully make this video lying in my bed because basically that's where I have been all day long. It's a Saturday. Of course, you know I work Monday through Friday. Been a very long week. So anyways, I thought I really needed to make a video because, I've been challenging myself to do this every day for the whole month of August. But I've had to have quite a challenging week this week. And I think everybody has, that all of my soul sisters and brothers here on YouTube, we've kind of had a challenging week this week. So with that, this video will be fully filmed in my bed, on my pillow. Now, I'm not alone. Yeah, I'm not alone. I have plenty of company here in my bed. And no, before y'all get your mind out of the gutter, but no, right here, you can see her paw. That's Fawn. And then over there is a little black kitten named Grim. And then there's another dog right here. This is Trixie. She always has to sleep right next to me. Zoe, Z-Dog, is down there by my feet. Beanie, the diabetic dog, she's in the floor curled up in a blanket because she just likes, that's where she likes to sleep. Birdie and Ellie, I have no idea where they're at. They're probably curled up in a blanket somewhere in this house. But yes, today has been a crash and burn day. I have talked about those moments very much. I was up a little late last night with, I was doing an interview with Kathleen at Kathleen's Place. And if you didn't watch that little live we did, I apologize for the little technical difficulties we had here and there. But it was quite entertaining and it was very long. So if you would like to watch it, just make sure to go up to your settings and you can make it go a little faster instead of the normal speed. I mean, you can speed it up to like 150, 1.5, and we'll sound like chipmunks probably. But hey, it was very entertaining. I absolutely enjoyed my visit with Kathleen, and we come to the conclusion that we are both in Central Standard Time. I'm in Central Standard Time USA, and she is in Central Standard Time Canada. We did learn that my Central Standard Time is an hour ahead of her Central Standard Time because they don't change their time. We here still change our time. I wish that would just quit. But so we finally got on the same thing, and we finally got all our technical difficulties fixed, and it was a great video and a great visit, and I absolutely enjoyed my time. So make sure you take a gander at that little video. So I was supposed to get up, and my daughter and I had a little road trip planned today because we had something we had to go do, and then we were going to have to drive. It was going to be about a 5.5, 6 hour trip one way, and then we were going to come back the same time because we have all these dogs here. So needless to say, that trip got canceled. We were both so happy. I mean, I was just not feeling it today, and so when I got up and my daughter told me, the trip is off, and I just crawled back in bed because I am just extremely mentally and physically worn out. And I talk about this a lot because, I talk about with my ADHD, I have these episodes where I just crash and burn, and it's because my brain just goes all the time, 90 to nothing. And I think that's just normal for people anyways. And, I have a busy week with my work and then just all other things, and of course taking care of all these dogs, 2 of them with diabetes. And so anyways, it just was a long week. And so Saturday, I tried to take one day out of the weekend just to rest. And it's mainly it's not being lazy. It's just I have to rest my brain. I have to rest my body because, I'm not a spring chicken, but I still got to rest. And I used to always feel guilty about that, spending days sleeping or in bed. But my doctor made me aware that, just one, being older, and two, with this ADHD brain, sometimes stuff like that, you got to recover. So usually on this day, I don't take my ADHD medicine because honestly, I don't have anything I got to really focus on. So other than resting. And so I pretty well will rest pretty good because I'm just mentally and physically exhausted after the week I just had. But tomorrow's Sunday, and normally I don't work on the weekends, but we had a last minute thing come in on Friday, so we are having a memorial service on Monday for a young woman, and I have to go in, finish my paperwork I had to do, and also I usually will design the memorials, the folders with their picture on them, so I have to do that tomorrow because I didn't do that. I can do that from my phone or my computer here at home on Canva, but I just thought, no, I just need a break. I need to take a break. I need a break. So my plan is to get up tomorrow and go to work. I won't go to work and be there at 8 a.m. like I normally am, but I'm going to sleep in a little bit. If I do sleep in, I don't know if I will or not, but I'm going to sleep in a little bit, and I don't get up and go to work tomorrow. So I hope you don't mind my real and authentic look here, because like I said, this is my bed, and this is my pillow, and this is Tales from My Pillow with Carry On Candace. Nothing major happened today. I just mainly stared at the back of my eyelids. If you know what that means, I basically slept most of the day. I woke up a couple of times. I did eat, drink, go to the bathroom. Of course, I have to have my Diet Dr. Pepper, no matter what. But I'll be honest, I haven't brushed my hair all natural today. And I don't know if you've met Grim. This is Grim. This is a kitten I did not want. My daughter just thought we needed it, but we have his brother, which she has had him for a long time, Reaper. So we decided to call this one Grim. And I'm actually allergic to cats, but I just can't. I love a black cat. I just think black cats are the prettiest thing. Although he's kind of a horse's butt sometimes. So I hope you are having a lovely weekend. I hope you were a little bit more productive than I have been. There was some really cool yard sales going on this weekend. We have this one on this long stretch of highway that's like couple of 100 miles long, and I usually try to do that one every year, but I just didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. And like I said, my mental health and my health in general is a little bit more important. So again, tomorrow is a work day on a Sunday. I may try to take a few hours off during the week to make up. So we'll see. I don't know. It's been so busy at the funeral home, and we've really been kind of hoping we'd get kind of some downtime, but it hasn't worked out that way. So I will probably chat with y'all tomorrow, okay? And like I said, welcome to my bed. And like I said, I'm not alone. There's always a dog in here somewhere. I will talk to y'all soon. Thanks for joining me. To my new subs, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Again, don't forget to check out that video that I did with Kathleen at Kathleen's Place, my friend from Canada. We had so much fun. We laughed, we giggled, and you get to know probably a little bit more about me than you really want to know. So I will see you all soon.